Hello and welcome to the viewers of this video. This is the Orange Fan here, bringing you another entry for the episode Recap and Thoughts category. This video will be dedicated to the Funimation dub of episode 63 of Dragon Ball Super. We begin this episode at Capsule Corporation, where Bulma is finishing up the necessary preparations for the time machine, and she's also waiting for Goku and Vegeta to finish up their respective preparations so that they can all head to Future Trunks' timeline to help Future Trunks defeat Goku Black and Future Zamasu. At Kami's lookout, we see Vegeta has finished up his training in the hyperbolic time chamber, and he demonstrates this by not just blowing up the entrance to the hyperbolic time chamber, but also blowing up the temple on the lookout before he flies off. And on Roshi's island, we see Master Roshi has given Goku a jar so that they can use the evil containment wave to trap the Zamasu duo within this jar. And Roshi also wishes Goku luck on this upcoming battle before Goku leaves with instant transmission. We then head to Future Trunks' timeline, and we see at some point after the events of the previous episode, Future Trunks became close to, if not absolute, unconsciousness. So Future Trunks was brought to the shelter where the last survivors of humanity are. And Future Yajirobe gives Future Trunks a sensu bean to restore him to full health. Future Trunks questions where Future Mai is, and Future Yajirobe explains that Future Mai feels bad that Future Trunks keeps getting hurt because the last survivors of humanity are depending on him to defeat the Zamasu duo. So Future Mai felt that it was only right for her to try her part in stopping Goku Black and Future Zamasu. So Future Mai and two members of the human resistance have gone out to the woods to reach the cabin where Goku Black and Future Zamasu are at the moment. They're waiting for Goku and Vegeta to return so that they can continue to battle Goku and Vegeta. Goku Black is confident that he'll reach the peak of power when he confronts Goku and Vegeta one more time. And they also want to eliminate them after Goku Black has achieved the peak of his power so that they can continue Project Zero Mortals. Future Mai and the two human resistance members stay a significant distance away from the cabin, even though they can see it, because naturally they don't want to be caught by the Zamasu duo. And Future Mai has a special bullet with her. According to Future Mai, this bullet was created by Future Bulma before she met her untimely end at the hands of Goku Black. And Future Mai explains that this bullet is special because it contains a greater amount of kinetic energy compared to the typical bullet. So Future Mai, she shoots the special bullet towards Goku Black. It only manages to hit his Patara earring, and even then it doesn't do any harm to the Patara earring. So the only thing that this managed to accomplish was irritate Goku Black and Future Zamasu. But then Future Trunks arrives, and he urges Future Mai and the two human resistance members to get out of there while they still can. He'll deal with the Zamasu duo. So Future Trunks powers up to Super Saiyan Rage, and he launches a Gallic gun at Goku Black, which sends him flying, and it also destroys the cabin that Goku Black and Future Zamasu were staying at as their base of operations. So with Goku Black distracted by the Gallic gun, that leaves Future Trunks with a chance to battle Future Zamasu without any other distractions like Goku Black getting in the way. And although Future Trunks acknowledges how Future Zamasu has an invincible body thanks to a wish from the Super Dragon Balls, Future Trunks suspects that maybe if he self-destructs, Future Zamasu will still perish because his line of thinking is is invincibility won't do any good if you don't have a body to regenerate. That's Future Trunks' line of thinking anyway. However, he doesn't get to put that theory to the test because Goku Black manages to return and he attacks Future Trunks. But then soon enough, the time machine has arrived. So Goku, Vegeta, and Bulma all appear in Future Trunks' timeline. After the trio exit the time machine, though, Goku Black and Future Zamasu head to them, and Goku Black destroys the time machine to keep them from escaping again and to have them have their last sights be Future Trunks' timeline, or Earth in the state of Future Trunks' timeline. And then Future Zamasu at least starts to monologue, and Goku realizes that the jar was still in the time machine, so it's been destroyed as well. So Goku and Vegeta are arguing with each other, and they're ignoring Future Zamasu's monologue, and even Goku Black points this out, and I'm paraphrasing, but it's along the lines of, "It doesn't seem like they're paying attention to what you're saying, my counterpart. Oh, that doesn't matter if I have an audience or not. I'm so intoxicated by myself. Yes, one of the perks of being a god." Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. But anyway, so during this confrontation, though, more time travelers arrive. More specifically, Gowasu and Shin from the main timeline have arrived, thanks to the power of the time rings. And Gowasu proceeds to scold Zamasu, both the Goku Black version of Zamasu and the Future Trunks timeline version of Zamasu for the misdeeds that they've done. And the Zamasu duo just respond that what they're doing is in the name of divine justice, because they view mortals as a blight on the beauty of the multiverse. And Gowasu brings up, though, that the Zamasu duo have gone and killed the gods of Future Trunks' timeline, and the Zamasu duo just dismiss this or justify it along the lines of, "Oh, the other gods wouldn't understand our idea of utopia, so we had to get rid of them," even though they keep claiming that it's in the name of the gods. And Gowasu is also horrified to find out that the Zamasu duo have destroyed all the Dragon Balls within Future Trunks' timeline so that no one can undo the trouble that the Zamasu duo have caused. And the Zamasu duo try to attack Gowasu and Shin as well, but Goku and Vegeta manage to defend the two Supreme Kais, although the two Supreme Kais still insist on staying, even though Gowasu was unable to reason with the Zamasu duo. Oh, and there was also another big revelation. Now, Goku brought up that while the Supreme Kais and the Destroyers have a link with one another, he questions what about Whis and the other assistants of the Destroyers in Future Trunks' timeline, since they're even more powerful than the Destroyers are, so surely the Zamasu duo would not be able to defeat the assistants of the Destroyers. But Shin explains that when a Destroyer is killed, the assistants of the Destroyers his words were, they become out of commission. That's how he describes it. He says they become out of commission as soon as their respective Destroyer is killed, and they don't return to commission, or they don't regain commission until a new Destroyer is appointed. And, oh, that's right, Whis is also confirmed to be an angel. I should mention that as well. So after those explanations, after Gowasu fails to reason with the Zamasu duo, and, the Supreme Kais have been saved from the Zamasu duo's attack, Goku and Vegeta plan to fight the Zamasu duo now, and Goku even lets Vegeta pick which one he wants to confront, and Vegeta says along the lines of course I'm gonna want to fight the one that looks like you, Kakarot. So Vegeta fights Goku Black while Goku confronts Future Zamasu. And the Saiyan duo and the Zamasu duo take their fight to a different part of West City. And the Supreme Kai duo proceed to follow after them to see how they can help in some way. So after they're gone, Bulma pulls up a container full of capsules, and she opens one of the capsules, which contains a garage. Bulma anticipated that something like this might have happened, so she brought this garage with her so that she can repair the time machine, saying that it should be much easier now that she's had experience repairing a time machine already. And Future Trunks and Future Mai arrive to where Bulma is, and Bulma's pleased to see that Future Trunks is still safe. And she tells the two about the plan to use the evil containment wave to trap the Zamasu duo. And she brought glue along with her, so she wants Future Trunks to repair the jar with some glue while she repairs the time machine. And then we do see the fight. We don't focus as much on the fight with Goku and Future Zamasu, but we focus more on the fight with Vegeta and Goku Black. And Vegeta actually has quite the upper hand against Goku Black. And he gives a speech where he kind of is complimenting Goku in his own way, but he's calling Goku Black an imposter who stole Goku's power or acquired Goku's power secondhand by stealing Goku's body, and that he didn't actually go through any effort to achieve the power that Goku gained through all his efforts. And Vegeta proudly proclaims himself the all-powerful Prince of Saiyans, Vegeta. And yeah, that's more like a paraphrase. I don't think that's the exact wording, but you get the idea. And so the episode ends with Vegeta actually doing well against Goku Black. And yeah, that's how we end the episode. So we're reaching the end of the Zamasu saga now. Future Zamasu at one point even referred to the time machine's arrival as the curtain rising up for Act 3. And yeah, that's a pretty good analogy because we are getting close to the end of the Zamasu saga, at least the main storyline of the Zamasu saga. And Goku and Vegeta have made their necessary preparations, and yeah, we do actually get to see the start of their confrontation with Goku Black and Future Zamasu. And yeah, Vegeta definitely improved a lot during his training in the hyperbolic time chamber. I know some fans were wondering, is Vegeta stronger than Goku now at this point in time? And there has been some debate about that because some people have pointed out Vegeta's doing very well against Goku Black, but some fans have pointed out that back in the Cell Saga in DBZ, Goku and Gohan only went into the hyperbolic time chamber one time, while Vegeta went into the hyperbolic time chamber more than once, but Vegeta still wasn't as strong as Goku and Vegeta wasn't as strong as Goku and Gohan during the Cell Saga. Not to mention, some people bring up Goku still having the Kaioken to mix with Super Saiyan Blue, even if he only uses that combination sparingly because of the potential harm it could cause to him. So it's been an intense debate, but I guess that's nothing new to the franchise. Like, there's always going to be debates about power levels and power scaling, and some fans don't like those debates, I know, and like myself, I don't stress out about that too much, but I don't think power level or power scaling debates are the worst thing to happen to the franchise or the fandom of the franchise. I just see it as it's just not something I stress about, but I get why some people might. But yeah, I'm not really too sure what else I can say about that, if Vegeta is stronger than Goku at this point or not. It's just, I don't know. So I guess it's up to us fans to fill in the blanks for those kind of questions, but I digress. And otherwise, yeah, Gowasu and Shin have arrived with the Time Rings, and they're hoping to help out in some way. And I could definitely relate to Gowasu still. Like, I've related to Gowasu before, and I can still relate to Gowasu here. Like I know what it's like to be in a position where you're trying to reason with someone because you don't want them to continue down a path that can cause problems, but they won't listen to reason no matter how much you try to help them out, even when you have their best interests at heart. So I can definitely sympathize. Yeah, I can sympathize with Gowasu significantly with dealing with individuals who won't listen to reason no matter how hard you try. And yeah, Zamasu continues, both versions of Zamasu, I should clarify, the Zamasu duo continue to show just how progressively more villainous they became, because while you could say Zamasu, as in all versions of Zamasu, started off as a well-intentioned extremist, you could say that he's whatever well-intentioned goals he may have had. Yeah, I think we could say they've been thrown out the window at this point in time, even though Zamasu still seems delusional enough to think he's doing right when he's actually causing a lot of problems. And there is definitely hypocrisy with Zamasu's claims, how he keeps claiming his actions are in the name of the gods, and yet he goes and wipes out the very gods that he claims his actions are in the name of. And yeah, that's the thing with Zamasu. Like, he does represent hypocrisy very well, because Zamasu claims to despise mortals because of them, because of the violence that some mortals have caused. But Zamasu really is no better than the mortals that he claims to despise, or the worst examples of the mortals he claims to despise. And yeah, so I think that does add to Zamasu for the type of villain he is. Like, he may have been well-intentioned, but he has gone off the deep end significantly now, but he's still delusional enough to think he's doing the right thing. And we'll go more into that as we finish up the Zamasu saga, but I definitely do find Zamasu, yeah, you can definitely tell just how Zamasu has really become a dangerous enemy. And yeah, it was nice to see Vegeta get a chance to shine at the end of the episode, and it was kind of heartwarming in its own way how Vegeta kind of complimented Goku. I mean, he did it in his own Vegeta way, but it still was kind of heartwarming how he complimented Goku in a way when he was calling out Goku Black during their fight. And speaking of heartwarming, I did like how Future Trunks used the Gallic gun. It kind of shows how Vegeta and Future Trunks' bond has improved compared to back in DBZ. And I didn't get to mention this beforehand, but I did find it pretty amusing how Goku Black and Future Zamasu's hideout was a cabin, because yeah, it's such a nice looking cabin. You wouldn't expect that with such dangerous enemies like the Zamasu duo. So it's kind of a nice contrast. Although I guess you could make the argument maybe the cabin, yeah, maybe it's I guess one could argue that the cabin looking so nice and not your typical villain hideout could be how the Zamasu duo see themselves as benevolent, or seeing themselves as doing the right thing. And yeah, I could see why that interpretation might be, but it was pretty funny all the same. A funny contrast, if you will. A nice looking location and very dangerous very dangerous enemies, but a nice location. And otherwise, I did like how Bulma, both the previous trip and this trip, I like how Bulma actually joined Goku and Vegeta on the trips to Future Trunks' timeline, and it is good that she came prepared. I definitely can appreciate being prepared for certain situations. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's about it for now. So yeah, we're getting closer to the end of the Zamasu saga, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Funimation will be dubbing the rest of it. But for now, there we go. As of this video, we've now discussed episode 63 of Dragon Ball Super as dubbed by Funimation on this channel. Take care, and until next time.